Hello, everybody. I'll wait a second for the stream to go live. And I'm super excited to um, be here with you guys. I'm using a new platform, and so I'm a little nervous because I've never used it before, but it seems pretty easy. It's called Melon, sort of like StreamYard or one of those. But anyways, I was told that I'm having a good hair day today. I was told because two people were like, wow, you look really beautiful today. What'd you do different? I'm like, I took a shower. I blow dried my hair. Um, so I figured if I'm having a good hair day, I should hop on here and kick this thing off. So basically what I want to do is some of you know already that I'm writing a book, and welcome to whoever is with me. Drop a comment so I know who's with me and who's on this little ride with me. But for those of you who haven't heard, I am writing a book. It is due out September of this year, 2022. It's called Successful AF, but with the actual words, but I'll censor it because sometimes there's sensitive ears. And it is the story of my story. So it talks about unconventional success and tenacity through the lens of my personal story. So there's a lot of like ups and downs and drama and, and there's nothing shy about me. There's nothing, muted about my personality. So there's nothing muted about this book, which is why the title is provocative, because that's how I am, is provocative. I know that two people are watching. Will you please drop a comment in the comments so I know who you are, because I can't see who you are. So anyways, oh, I see. I'm sorry. See, it's a new program for me. It's Hopi that is on there. I'm going to show that comment on the screen. She says, I am beautiful. So that is a big compliment because Hope is beautiful. So what I wanted to say is that I'm going to start using these streams to have guests on and talk about their journeys through unconventional success, because my book is about my journey. I want to highlight other people's journeys. And it's a way to, build some interest, because this is hard for me, real hard for me, but I'm going to try really hard to zip it up and not share too much about my book, except for that, you know what it's about. But I want to really have people engage with the content, because the book is not done. It is a work in progress. It is a living, breathing thing. It is actually, my first manuscript is almost done, but it will go through many editing process revisions. And so I want to be inspired by your stories. I want to be inspired by what got you through some of the toughest times, what your stories of adversity are, thanks, Hope. I can't wait to read it too. Isn't that so funny? I'm writing it in pieces, and then I'm like, wait, I actually need to print out the whole thing and then read it from cover to cover. But back to what I was talking about is I am wanting to hear from you and your stories of adversity and overcoming them, tenacity. What are the things that you measured as successful that maybe somebody else might not measure successful? There's a lot of those in my book where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to call this a win. You know what I mean? Like this is a win for me, because otherwise you go crazy, because everything seems monotonous, or it seems helpless, or you feel like you're not measuring up to what everyone else says is success. And that's bullcrap. Okay. Success of like the shiny cars and the big houses. That's amazing. I totally want that for myself, but I don't necessarily measure success at that level to be the only measure of success. Like today, I took my medication and I only had 2 monsters. My daughters hate that I drink these. Um, I charged my AirPods and I was able to pick some stuff up, from the pharmacy and errands and whatnot. That's like a win, okay? That's a victory. That's a check mark. And it doesn't mean that all of our successes are that mundane per se, but we go through a lot of things where we need to recognize the wins that we're having, or else we can really go crazy. Life is complicated and it's complex. It's something that we take step by step every single day, and we need to be aware. This is the whole like mindfulness gratitude journal. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's not like, I've tried. I literally have like 4 planners going right now because it's January and I'm like, I have to have a digital planner and another digital planner. I literally have 3 digital planners and 2 paper planners, maybe 3. That means I have 6 planners right now because I haven't decided. So adding a gratitude journal to that, it's not happening. So, but I can take a moment and I can be aware of things like the things that I mentioned. I can be aware of the things around me that are happening and recognize those things in other people and say, hey, I see you doing that thing, you go. You know what I mean? Like, especially I'm a leader of my team in my business. And, right now, I just want to celebrate this win. And maybe that's what we'll do is we'll be like if you have a win, actually, if you have a win that you have that has happened in the last week, even if that's like something so stupid. If you have a win, pop it in the comments because I want to hear about it. But right now we are super busy in my business, which is awesome. That is a win. And that means that my executive assistant is slammed. And you know what? That's a win for me. It feels like something that could be overwhelming, or because we have to reshuffle things and figure things out, and I have to pitch in ways that I don't normally pitch in because my role is different in the company, but that's okay. We're also bringing on somebody new, which is a win. You know what I mean? It's a little nerve wracking because you never know, are they going to be a good fit for the corporate culture? But you know what? You'll never know unless you try. And so I'm not seeing any comments of other wins, but let me see if I can think of anything else. Phoebe the dog is currently scratching her hindquarters, so that's a win for her. And just honestly, that I've planned out all of the chapters of the book and that I have all but the last chapter and the conclusion written in its very, very roughest, shittiest draft form is amazing. And that I know what I'm going to write in those last little bits. I'm super stoked about this topic. I know, right? Phoebe is the best. I wonder, hold on. I'm going to go grab her. Hold on just a second. Okay. We're going to do the Phoebe's cam. So even the fact that oh my God, this is ridiculous. Phoebe, say hi. Even the fact that that I know what I'm going to be doing the chapters on is amazing. I can't with this dog. Honestly, you guys, she's full grown. She's turning 5. This dog is supposed to be like, they're supposed to be like 15 pounds. She's like a 10 pounds soaking wet. She's like a toy Boston Terrier and apparently super over the ring light. She's like, excuse me, Excuse me so much. That's so annoying. Okay, you are released. Um, she is my total writing buddy. She likes to come in here, and I have a fluffy blanket on my little couch, and so she'll come and she gets really pissed if I don't let her in. And so she comes in and she just like lays down and just like naps all day. If only we could all have the life of Phoebe Gonzalez. It's amazing. And for those who don't know, Kelly, who says, "Hi, sweet puppy," Kelly is the inspiration behind Phoebe's name because Kelly had the most sweetest little puppy who just changed their family's life. And Kelly also is an author. She wrote a book about Phoebe. So I'm just, I'm just riding this wave. I don't even know. I just work here, folks. But I wanted to pop on and say, number one, I'm going to start popping on live more frequently because apparently maybe Phoebes wants me to. Number two, I want to hear stories about unconventional success and tenacity. If that's you, if you have a story that you want to share, let's hear it because I'm sure as hell going to throw out all my dirty laundry and you guys get to like pop some popcorn um like listen to the salacious details of my life. There's nothing like uh there's nothing I would say salacious details minus the boys. I've been married for many a year. But it's not all about things that happen to me. It's about choices and things that I have done that have affected other people as well. So literally I am putting my shit on blast. And so if you too would like to put your shit on blast or just half blast, and share with us about how you are successful and how you have come to where you are. And even if it's just a mini success or victory, an adversity that you were able to get over it that has caused you to have perspective on life, I want to hear about it. And this program that I'm coming to you live from allows me to have live streams with other people as guests. So shoot me a message on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever. Shoot me a message, and I would love to have you on and chat about your story. I'm missing my podcast so much. So this is actually going to become a podcast. These recordings will eventually become a podcast. So this will be episode 1 of Let's Get This Party Started. And I just thank you guys so much for joining me. Expect more. I don't even know how frequently I'm going to post. Post is not the right word. Go live, show my face. But I just want to get out there. I've been hiding a lot. Maybe it's the hiding behind the writing, but I am supposed to be talking about my author journey and I haven't done a very good job about it. And I think it's because I wasn't really sure how to communicate with you as an audience, besides like, hey, I'm writing a book, like this is what happened today. I wrote a chapter and my editor said this. And then when the idea popped in my brain that like, hey, I can actually get people in on this story and learn from them and also just share their stories with other people. It got me excited because it was like what I loved about doing the client experience revolution, which is not dead, but it's been on hiatus because I've been writing the book. And so I'm excited to bring you more fun stuff. Maybe I'll wear fun hats. I don't know. Just expect anything. If it says Raya's going live, you better check it out because there might be Phoebe. I might bring Alacron. He is my other Boston who snorts like a pig. And he's generally, because we're grossed out by the way he snores, he doesn't get as much attention because Phoebe is like the toy version of a Boston and he's like, but anyways, I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting me. A big, big thanks to my family for giving me the space, the time to heal and process. And I know it's not going to be easy for everyone. Thanks, Aunt Jackie. And thank you for saying, you guys, you're just making me feel okay. I'm gonna put this comment up. She says that I look pretty. Um, so what I want to say is that I know that it won't be easy for me to tell my story because it involves other people. Um, and I'm trying to be very respectful of that. But just know that the bulk of the story is actually about how I have effed up and the lessons that I have learned along the way in my 43 years to and still going. I'm still messing up every day. You know what I mean? Like we still make mistakes until the day we die, and then probably I'll die wrong. You know what I mean? Like I mean, not trying to manifest anything, but I'm just saying like I just want to say that it is what it is. And I'm just trying to be real and honest and give people permission to be real and honest with themselves and with other people too, if that's what they choose. I choose to be unfiltered. I choose to live a life unfiltered. And I think that it's the only way to be because I never have to worry about whether I said a lie. If I lie, it's legit straight up because of my ADHD and I don't remember. Like, I don't remember. But otherwise, I have no compulsion to lie. I have no reason to do it. I just claim it. I just own it. It is who I am. And I have apologized to my children for the mother that I am like 800 times. They're like, stop apologizing. I can't with you anymore. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining me on this first live stream. I could probably go forever, but I need more content. If you want me to go forever, you need to tell me what you want me to talk about. But my hope is that I will have some guests to come and share their stories in the next week or so, and that you'll hop on and join us too. And hopefully I'm having a good hair day that day too, so I can get all the compliments because my hubby has been out of town. He's actually been in Mexico for the last 2 weeks and he's coming home tonight. So that's not why I did my hair. I should have actually, I should lie. See, I should lie and say that's why I did my hair. But I didn't. Anyways, I want to just say thank you to everybody. And I just think this is awesome. I think we're going to have a lot of fun on here, and I'll see you soon. Who knows how soon? Who knows what will all be involved? But I just wanted to give it a whirl and say hello. So we'll talk soon, guys. Thanks.